Hello, and good morning. Alright, since last time, the group has changed a tiny bit. Both Felix and Festa have been given their respective burst abilities. I keep forgetting that's a thing. So to explain a little bit on that, burst abilities are basically like a self-centered AoE move for 2 tiles. It's actually really useful as kind of like if you have somebody on the flanks already, you have them run in to basically just do an AoE on a whole bunch of guys because they have nothing better to do. It's actually really good. Thing is, my first time around, a lot of my characters kept their stats from base game. It was a whole thing where I transferred a file over, and apparently a bunch of stuff just kind of stuck around, but point being, it caused a lot of their magic stats to suck, so I kind of overlooked it for a while. But at any rate, now it's better. Yeah, I have Voltaire as a Dragoon now. Kept forgetting to make somebody into one of those. I'm just going to stick to one of them for now. I'm going to decide who to make into a Dragoon later. Might end up going with the Murden, to be honest, even though I'm liking his stun thing for now, but we'll see, we'll see. It's just Murden's kind of off by himself in a lot of cases. But, yeah, other than that, I got another Warlock here, so this guy, the throwaway wizard guy, became another Warlock. Bayan's a Warlock as well, I got them leveled up. And I think that's it. Updated a lot of their weapons to something more, well, up to date. It's a very minor increase, and these guys needed their abilities, didn't they? Check, and check. Yeah, check's really good. Basically just binds them so they can go and... They can essentially just, like, run in, you know, get somebody stuck and then move on to the next guy, and they can just essentially cause melee units to become useless for a while. Pretty good. Now, for the neutral Wolverine fight, as in the good one. Okay, so Voltaire, I believe, should be able to get his Slayer skills now. Beast Slayer. There's cockatrices at least. He's exactly 1 point off for Dragon Slayer. That's just... whatever. Deal with them in other manners. Doesn't really need knockback anymore, so we'll slap that on there. So he's going to be in there, just kind of on the left side. There's going to be some stuff on the left side for him to deal with. This party is dramatically worse than the one I had the first time around, so we'll see how this goes. In the front here, we're going to need more line holders than anything else, so we're going to do that, and... I think we're going to stick Felix up here. Right, you're going to go back here. You're going to get Tame. I kind of want some pet dragons. Yeah, you already have Tame. That's fine. You're going to be there. Okay, we're going to be okay with one healer, I think. Yeah, one healer and one exerciser. And then lastly, I think archers. Essentially, they're going to need to fire at 2 flanks, so I don't imagine crossbows will be terribly useful here. One thing that's awesome, actually, potentially several things that's awesome, so Rakes let slip a few more details on the next patch here. So, whether he was actually joking on some of these or not... Oh, by the way, so, same basic shtick as before. Like, oh, we can't take any casualties, so let's walk through a volcano. But okay. Yeah, this map's way better. Way better. Yeah, no, so he let a few things slip about the patches, so it sounds like anti-armor crossbows, excessively long-range bows, like exclusive long-range bows kind of thing. Sounds like, well, I think 3-tile spears were already mentioned. Parrying daggers, so good stuff in general. Okay, so here's the shtick. Essentially... Those guys, those lizards have a tendency to get themselves stuck over there for some reason. I'm not sure why, that happens in all versions. Those are not very good at breaking through lines though, so gonna be getting them trapped on that little land bridge right there. That left side is the main problem, and there's actually more cockatrices that end up spawning in. I've only done this fight a few times, but there's always more spawning in from the left, and so is cockatrices for some reason. So... Gonna have Hobram doing the majority of the damage here. He is a light weapon user, but he can essentially nullify their short-range advantage here. As his evasion has gotten awesome. The archers are going to take care of this one and then move on to supporting the left side. And then essentially the line holders are just going to hold the middle until everybody else is done dealing with their respective stuff. Alright, you're going to hang out here and just do some drugs, I think. That seems responsible. Just go visit the ghosts or whatever in the middle of the fight. It's a good thing I only brought 5 leaves over to this whole siege thing we're gonna attempt. Yep. Logistics A+ over here. A+, super best all the time. Alright. Want to use this? No, I still can't use it. I forgot they have to get their chefery going. Funny thing is, it's it's gonna be the world's friggin' just most rotten mollusk steak or whatever ever by the time that actually ends up happening. Man, can you imagine if this game actually allowed food to go old? Alright, so those two are just kind of gonna have to hold as they are. Can't really plug the gap for a minute. Yeah, Spellblades are in many ways kind of the everyman kind of unit now. They're good at a lot of things, they're not... They're good at a lot of things in terms of just being a fantastic support unit in just about every situation. But yeah, they've got so many abilities that it basically puts everyone else to shame, but they can't possibly do all of them at once. But if a Spellblade run wasn't already really fun to do in base game, it's even more fun now. Right, maybe don't do that. Nice. Yeah, he's really good with that. I'll probably end up well, actually, you know, I don't know. I might end up switching him over. I'm probably gonna end up having him use that anti-crit katana kind of later down the road when it actually comes out. I think I mentioned that last time. Just basically the craftables are in many ways going to be the reverse of whatever the main one is, seemingly. So, like, for example, or the reverse or an amplified version of, I should say. So, like with the katanas there, instead of having high crit, they would essentially have anti-crit kind of a thing, and essentially allowing them to be better for dual wielding, that sort of thing. Why do I not have Awakened Stone on you yet? Hi, lag. How's your day going? Not sure where all that's coming from. Guess I don't really have a good way to deal with stone yet, huh? Well, dang. Now, hopefully, with any luck, yeah, he's gonna move pretty soon. What would be good is essentially if Fulkert is able to move up next to Murden and then drop a Phalanx down on the bottom right there. I don't know if he'll have the points to do it, though. Yeah, he won't. This is risky, but worth a shot, I guess. For exactly... And exactly 1 point not enough. Alright, well, he might be dead here. We'll see. Alright, you're gonna move in, because this one needs to go away. Really don't need him getting in and doing all his crap. Now, hopefully they don't knock him off that cliff. Alright. might as well. As long as we can kind of boil down the type of damage that they're doing to just melee kind of stuff. Like melee and breath I can deal with. Don't need this guy casting things all over the place. Bit of a pain in the neck. Alright. You've got anti-stone stuff, right? Do I just not have the item for it? No, I don't think I... Oh, so much for recruiting friends. I swear, I am doing everything wrong in terms of recruiting dragons in any capacity. At this point, it doesn't even make sense to do so, I don't think. Might try it later. Coffee. Done, please. No. Either way, he'll be worn down. Focus on one of them for the moment. Gonna keep that line where it is. That works. And that does less on the whole working thing, but it'll do. Please don't kill Folkert. Truth be told, who I should have brought is Folkert's apprentice. I think an Oleus would have been really useful here. Okay, recruit, please. I could use some rock artillery. On 50%. I promise we won't sell you for food. I will also conveniently break that promise, and he's dead. Alright. Rip Folkert. You did not last long whatsoever. Plus side, to anyone interested, Sistina is now single. Oh man. That's a problem. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. You'd probably end up dying in a few turns, but I'm probably better off letting one of the archers take care of it. Yeah, heal her. Sleep? But it's sleep. Guy is fantastic for debuffs. Just warlocks in general are amazing for this now. I mean, I know their resistance is non-existent there, but still. Burst. 8. I thought it was a 2-tile range on this. It feels like it needs a 2-tile range. Although that would kind of make it too strong, so meh. But yeah, situationally useful. But they're really good at essentially being self-starters in many ways. Essentially, you just have them going off and doing their whole agent thing, just do it all themselves. Yeah, you need to move over here. I probably should have tried to kick him off the edge here, but... I was kind of hoping that he would crit or something and then have enough points to just kind of get the boast best? Words are hard. No, what I was trying to do is hopefully get him to crit that guy off the cliff and then drop a phalanx in his place. essentially walling that area off, but it was unlikely to happen. Ow, 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 ow! Foot just cramped up randomly. Alright. That leaves that situation by itself. It's fine. Where did my dang water go? Ah, delicious water this time. Okay. No idea. Can you hit? You can hit. I'm not even checking if he has Steadfast. I'm checking if he has Steadfast. He's a Jugger. He does not have Steadfast. They can get Steadfast, I'm pretty certain, but he doesn't have it yet. In that case, goodbye, buddy. Bye-bye. Die as Folker died. Alright. Yeah, no, I need him gone first. But that area's blocked off. You can see why I like this map a lot better. Like, in general, there's a lot more of all the cool stuff going on, and a lot less of all the crap from the other one. Now there is a perfect example of what's awesome about the crit swords, but it would be better to more reliably hit with both of them instead of, you know, praying for that kind of situation. Right. Dang it. Thankfully he missed the slow at least. I think it's a slow. Either a slow or a hobble for the secondary effect. One of them dealies. Nah, neither one's appealing. What about rock? Do you like rock? Who's about to rock? Alright. I mean, the fight's not going badly aside from the whole full group being dead situation, but there's going to be more and more. And actually, this is one of the few times where reinforcements actually kind of make a big deal. It's weird, because you'd think they'd make a big deal on the castles. One thing I'm still hoping for one of these days, if, you know, the right numbers or hexes get found, that for castle battles there's like 3 or 4 times as many reinforcements, because there's no way that those should be, you know, those few people. I mean, it's supposed to be a small group taking on a much bigger group, and I know it's supposed to be like off-screen, you have another army fighting it, but still, you know, they should be seeing this situation and thinking, wow, may want to get on that. They're about to kind of bust in, and granted, there's no artillery. I guess it's just assumed mages are the artillery, or, you know, wingling dealies are flying over the walls or whatnot. Still. Point remains, would like a lot more reinforcements on those maps. Just because most of the castle defenders tend to suck. They don't tend to actually make any use of their positioning or any of that. It just would be nice to see. Again, maybe for the eventual masochistic edition, but it's just something I would like. And it is time to bring Voltaire over here, because this is going a lot differently than the other times. Do that. And that. Alright, sorry, Voltaire. %, gonna fail. Dang, it actually happened. That's... something's wrong in the world. Try it. Oh, nope, gotta cut it here.